welcome to what is probably going to be the last stream of Pathologic. And I know I said I was going to go until the end of September, so you're like, what about Friday? This weekend I'm actually traveling, and so Friday night I'm not going to stream just because I'm probably going to have to be packing and waking up early. I'm not sure if we're leaving Friday night or if we're leaving Saturday morning, which is something I should probably find out considering we're leaving this weekend. But either way, I don't think I'll have the time to stream, so this is the final stream for September. Next week, Monday, we'll start the first stream for Horrorween 2, the Respoopening. Thank you, Warren, for the title. Yeah, okay, I also agree with that. So definitely, on Friday when I should be streaming, I will probably be on the road. Because Theo just, like, said that, heads up. Although that also depends on Somaru, because that's who we're going to go visit along with Lacey. Cannot wait! So excited for that. But yes, Horrorween 2 the Spoopening. And right now a poll is live on my Patreon for voting for the first game. I believe it's got Albino Lullaby, Outlast 2, and Dread Out, with Albino Lullaby being in the lead with 2 votes. And so definitely, you know, go and vote if you're a sponsor. Okay, so yes, we are going to be traveling on Friday night. I love that I got my plans confirmed via live stream. Okay, so yeah, definitely go vote. Whatever the game is, that's what I'll be playing on Monday. And then starting on Tuesday, I am happy to announce a really cool thing, a collaboration that Panda Productions, me, and Chef Tonberry Cosplay are all working on, and I would include Orm in that list because Orm's like also a member, but Orm doesn't really have a channel or anything that I can really reference to. Where we're gonna be playing, you know, horror team games every Tuesday. So that's like, you know, Dead by Daylight and Left 4 Dead 2. So that's gonna be a really fun thing, and we might get other people. Orm, you do not suck. No. You're awesome. We just happen to all have, like, actual, like, Facebook pages and shit that I can reference to. Yeah, follow his Twitter. So that'll be happening on Tuesday, and then Wednesday we'll go back to the voted on game, Thursday off, Friday streaming. My sad empty YouTube channel. Hey, my YouTube, I have a YouTube channel before I started doing all this stuff, and I put a cosplay YouTube channel up, and you don't want to know, it's sad. Theo knows it, she's seen my videos. It's very empty and skippy. Anyways, so that's all the big exciting news I wanted to drop before the stream. So I'm gonna go ahead and read the awesome YouTube comment I got on the last video, because we have such awesome people. Like that, I think that's gonna be the one thing I miss the most about Pathologic, in a weird way, is the people who interacted via my YouTube, because, and I probably said this before, so often with YouTube, I feel like I'm putting it up there just for the sake of putting it up there and that it's not really being watched. So seeing this proof that people are actually watching this and they're like, no, you could do this, here, let me help you, was just like, oh my god, you people are the best. Like, everyone's the best. The people watching, the people who subscribed, Lacey and Orm, the people who like cheer, and our current cheer queen, who I will reference even though she's not here, Sane Girl 101. It's actually her birthday, so I hope you have an amazing, amazing birthday dinner, and, you know, everything's going happy for that. But yeah, having people who are watching these videos is like, and then responding to them and helping me is just so uplifting and amazing, because I was like, I didn't really put much thought into the YouTube, since I thought it, you know, no one was really watching on it. But yeah, and also is a reason why I have some ideas in the works for videos that will not be stream videos, but just be YouTube videos. So that is a very big hypothetical though right now. Very, very big hypothetical. It's, for now, the only new thing is Terror Tuesdays, as we're calling them, and Horrorween 2, the respoopening. But yeah, so I just, because this is the final stream of Pathologic, I wanted to give a huge, huge shout out to those people who have been commenting on those Pathologic videos, and especially Gregory Eslov, who has said, since you'll probably look up a walkthrough anyway, I might as well tell you, the silent house you were looking for is Isidore Burka's house. So that's not across the yard. Let me get back into the game. I really feel like that's not across the yard. Okay, so we're gonna load this. Because Sticky clearly said across the yard. And here, let me pull up the map. This is Sticky's place. This is Isidore Burka's place. I would not, that's like a whole nother subdivision row. But yes, okay, so, oh god, I don't want to leave it like that because time actually passes. Okay, there we go. We'll leave it like that while I read the rest of this comment. On the map, it's the red house of the Sticky's place north of the Stonebreak lot. It has scabs on the walls that Sticky mentioned. You don't have to talk to the kids Sticky mentioned. Well, that's good, because I was like, where the fuck am I gonna find these people? But I'll tell you where they are in case you're curious. Grace lives in the lodge at the cemetery to the southeast corner of town. Murky, okay, it was Murky. I thought it was like Murka, and I was getting really, like, trying to remember who that could be. Lives in the abandoned rail cart south of the train stations, which is the red train cart on the map. I think different shops selling things at different prices mechanic was something not implemented. I think it was intended, judging by the early dialogues that mentioned it, but alas, it's not the case. Those two shops you couldn't get into are open. Their entrances are weirdly placed doors at the corners to the right of the front entrance. Because if you guys were here last time, you remember I was like trying to get into stores and they were like locked and it was really weird. But yeah, so that's good to know. And also, I'm just gonna say this one more time because Herpeter, this is the final stream. There is a remake of Pathologic coming out. It is like, has a Steam page and everything. If you have any interest in what I've been doing on these streams and you would like to like see it but implemented better with, you know, better graphics, better, you know, mechanics, all that kind of stuff, that hopefully is going to become the new Pathologic, and so I would definitely check that out. Like, really gonna like urge you to do that because this is clearly a game someone put a lot of work into, and hopefully with the remake it'll be much smoother than what I've been having to deal with, and, you know, have a lot more hand-holding for the idiots like me, ha 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 ha, who can't figure out where the fuck anything is. Anyways, the visor you accidentally pulled up is used to detect plague clouds, which remain invisible to regular eye unless they fly towards you or you walk close to one. I didn't even know this was a function! Plague clouds? Don't have it up constantly since it has durability meter you can see at the bottom. It recharges when you're not using it. Furthermore, some side quests will reward you with lenses that I think improve the visor's range of vision. Just select the lens in the inventory, those are totally similar words, and your visor will be upgraded. Fun fact, if you click on the portraits of the bound characters in the dialogue, you will find some background information based on the observations of other characters. Take what you read from this with as many grains of salt as you would the dialogues, because these observations may be skewed by misinformation or bias. Yes, the boy was referring to the other playable characters, so I think it was Fio who called out on that one, so good job, nice detective work there. Changeling, aka Clara, and Harutspex, aka Ripper, aka Artemy Burka. Oh, okay, so he related to Isidore. Wait, weren't they talking about how Isidore Burka's son was the suspected killer? Oh, that's cool. So in other versions of the game, you get to play as him. Oh, that's so neat. And yes, you will encounter them in future days. Okay, thank you so much, Gregory. As always, you are so amazing for all the help. You keep these streams going. I would not have been playing this as long as I have been without you. I would have been horrendously stuck probably in the very first day when I lost track of that one guy I was supposed to follow and, you know, screwed everything up. So really, really, really big shout out to you. I am so happy you have, like, been helping me with all this. So let me just double check chat, because I had to pull up YouTube. Vids are hilarious. Even much thought into it. Other editing. Okay, it may be technicality across the yard, but that's like across the yard and then across someone else's yard. Silence in the library episode. Creepy clouds of creatures. Plague clouds. Welcome, Lady Grey. Oh, hey, Lady Grey! You decided to play with the guy who has to deal with plague. You mean I could have not dealt with the plague at all if I picked the other characters? Is that an option? I feel like that can't be an option because the game is called Pathologic. Alright, so we're in this guy's house and my fisticuffs are up. I don't know why. We're going to Isidore Burka's place. That is not the button to use. That was the button to jump. God, when was the last game where I kept mixing up the jump and the use button, and so I kept jumping at all the doors? Hello, drunk! So, part of me, because this is the final stream I will be doing, wants to walk in the exact opposite direction of the way I should be going. But on a more serious note, wants to, like, just fuck around and do whatever, and then part of me's like, no, you should take things seriously, be good. But more likely than not, you're gonna see a little bit of tomfoolery fuckery from me, simply because I can't be serious to save my life. Okay, yeah, this fence is really annoying. Oh! Is that what they meant by scabs? Oh, I see it now. Okay, let's go investigate this house. Jumping for joy to be back in the game. Totally what I'm doing. So this is what the scabs look like, and okay, that brings up my fisticuffs. That's crouch. Alright, I'm not seeing any plague clouds. I wanted to see if I could see one. That's like kind of my goal for this stream, simply because that's such a cool, I want to experience that, and my hunger is getting up there again. So, we gotta keep an eye out for buildings with this shit on it. Wait, where's the fucking door? Oh, the door's over there. Since it is my final stream, I don't have to worry about, you know, saving my food, and I'm just gonna eat shit. Wow, that does nothing. Okay, there we go. Now I have no food, so I will probably starve by the end of the day. Alright, this is Isidore Burka's place. Lovely. Quite interesting. I can't interact with any of that. Hello, madame. Woman! Who is it? Is that a person? Will you help me? What the hell is this mold? I'm a doctor, let me examine you. Such a huge change compared to when she first started playing. What, you mean, not knowing what the buttons are? Getting lost all the time? Yeah, no, I've made such an improvement. I feel so bad, because I feel like my playing this game, I have made it seem shittier than it is, and if someone competent was playing this, it wouldn't be so bad. Remember, guys, while, yes, this is an old game with clunky mechanics, a lot of it is just that I'm a bad gamer. Okay. And hey, Lady Grey. I'm a doctor. Let me examine you. Nice! Alright, have fun with dinner, and I hope it's yummy. So hot, it hurts. My head is about to burst. blood is curling in my veins. I'd scream, but I don't want the children to hear. There are no children here. Okay, but if I say that, she might just start screaming. Oh, okay. I keep hearing children's voices. The girls are crying and the boys laughing. We mustn't scare them. Don't tell them and don't let them in here. Jeijo, you are the worst. You are at worst an average gamer, and that makes your videos a lot more accessible. I am glad. And enjoyable. Way more fun to watch someone who doesn't play perfectly. Aw, thank you. Bad gamer does good games done slow. Nice, Orm. That should be just like my subtitle. Aw, thank you. I'm glad I'm not the worst. You're delirious. There's no one here. Don't come close. We're dying already. I told my sisters not to go outside, so they're shambling around the house. Who's shambling around the house and why? Just don't kill us. Don't kill them if they ask you for help. Their mind is clouded with pain. They can't even find each other. They're only praying. Don't close to them and step away. Oh, don't come close to them and step away from me too. I'll be back. Hashtag not the worst. Bonus, you do the voices, and that did never. I only do some of the voices. I did more voices when I was doing some other games, but with this game, there's so much dialogue that I would never be able to keep all the people's voices straight. It's just the conversation with her was so intense, and so I really wanted to get into it. I love doing the voices, there's just too much of it in Pathologic. Kill them all, Jeijo, kill them all. That's probably going to be what I end up doing in the end. Take the key. You'll be able to open the door if we lose consciousness. Hold on. Wait. Okay, well, that was not the right button. Still no plague clouds. Oh god! What is she doing? Honey? Honey, go away. Oh god, she's following me. Ah! Getting out of here, getting out of here, getting out of here, getting out of here. What are they doing? I don't like this, I don't like this. Oh my god, I'm infected. Holy shit, that was creepy as fuck. What the fuck? That was the first real scary moment in this game. That was so horrifying. Inventory, drugs. Outdated immunity booster. You know what? Fuck it. Bandage. No, they just wanted a hug. No hugs. So that's all for restoring temporary stuff. Morphine. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else that will help with my immunity. So we're just gonna have to stay away from fucking terrifying people. I heard the scream. I heard the scream and ran back to see me leaving the house. Well, let's just say that the woman in there, her sisters appeared, and they're terrifying stalkers who just want a hug. Okay, so I examined the house, and now I have this key, and now I have to figure out what the game's telling me to do next. Yeah, women were slowly walking to Jeijo with their arms open, so clearly absolutely terrifying to, you know, my heteronormative mind worldview. I'm sorry, that was a bad joke. Hi! Everything is awful. Give me what you've got. Sure. I don't care about the prices anymore. I don't have enough to afford that. Alright, let's take away the meat and get this. I can only get one of these. What if I sell you this watch? Nope, still can't afford it. What if I sell you these bullets for that gun I don't have? Still can't afford it. What about this bandage? Because I can get another one from the drunks. There we go. Oh my god. I saw the last one before the door. Take his cleaver and axe, then return. Alright. Got more food. Cleaver and axe, then return. Alright. So... that's... oh yeah, it was also a thing where if I click on their portraits, I should be able to see more info? I'm trying, but it's not really working. Inventory... letters... I still only have the one. That's still the same button. Here we go. Right, that's not actually what I wanted. Where's the, like, quest thing? One of these buttons will be it. That's still letters. That's the map. That's the thing. One of these letters. Here we go. Okay. Silent House 7 can feed the disease. If I am to confirm the disease that killed Simon is spreading, who other than Bachelor Davinsky is... first I must be careful. What is this house? What is the nature of filth and inflammation covered in the poor woman's body? If rulers require proof, then this is it. I shall present Sarbrov with the key, a grisly memento that unlocks the secrets. Alright, I must give... fuck. What? Sabrov's? Who's Sabrov? Shit. Okay. What? Other tasks. Yeah, okay, we're not gonna do that. Who is Sabrov again? Now I feel terrible. Sabrov. Maybe he's that Alexander guy whose house I was in. But if we... Are we summoning eldritch horrors in chat to combat the creepy women? Ethaqua would make things so much more interesting, though. I don't even know who that is. Or which way I'm walking. Actually, I'm kind of walking the right direction, for once. My partner is in Ithaca right now, checking out the college there. It's not so interesting. Just reminded me of the new Call of Cthulhu game that's coming out. I'm glad old games are getting, like, new remakes. That's always good. I'm infected. Don't come near me. Go inside! There's a plague happening! Can I just yell at all the women? Stuff like that. Yes, this is the house I want. Combat the creepy women? God, no. Nope, nope, nope. I got you.
Can't stand it
yes!
longer.
I got the right person! I was thinking Alexander, so I forgot his last name. I only remembered the first one. Yes! Okay. Summoning a college might help their chances of bringing more intelligent people. I am listening, Bachelor. I found proof, Governor. Here's the key to the house where several people are dying in agony or waiting. God! Don't go in that house. Hey, I've already received a report of your spectacular success. You mean screaming like a little bitch and running out of the house? God, that was the... I haven't, like, legitimately screamed like that in a while. Like, either when I was playing some of the other games. That was not intentional. That was not voluntary. We do not need Wendigos. News of your deeds precedes you. Yeah. Screaming like a bitch. But we totally need JoJo playing Until Dawn. If enough people want that, I'll throw it up in the vote, but, I've seen people play it, so I've been horrendously spoiled on everything of that. Someone get Chadro a PS4. I mean, I won't say no, but the second I get my hands on a PS4, this is gonna be nothing but Kingdom Hearts streams. I don't care what the patrons voted for. I'm a terrible person. Now, I want you to personally convey... I already got her a PS3. I made my... Yes. Very true. Very appreciated. Best Christmas present. Now, I want you to personally convey your opinion on what you have witnessed to Kane and Oglominski. Then we can consider your mission complete. I will do that. We do not need Wendides. Dee, get out of my laboratory! God, I don't do a good Dexter. I do a really good Mandark, though. Ah ha ha! Ah ha ha! Ah ha ha! Ah ha ha ha! That is my default evil laugh. Theo can confirm. Yes, go in the right direction. And zoom that shit out. Yeah, that's Anna's. So we need to go to this guy and this guy. So first we'll just head across the bridge here. Searching all the trash cans along the way. Yeah, no, it's gonna be, alright guys, it's time for the poll. Your options are Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts, Chain of Memories, Kingdom Hearts... And it's just gonna keep going until I have played through every single Kingdom Hearts game. Which I have definitely already done. Except the new one that's only out for PS4, which is why I'm saying. An elder thing. He's throwing an elder thing to spice things up here. Oh, wrong button. How did I haven't used that one in forever. How did I make that wrong? So yeah, just head down here and I'll hit them. At least we don't have to watch out for the murderers. Oh yeah, no. Poor Theo has to live with it. Ooh, trash cans. Yay, more bottles! Highlight, like, my happiest moments in these games. Finding empty bottles while rooting through the trash. Hey, Timberwolf146. Welcome to the stream. And yes, I do like some other things, although mostly it's Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts was my very first video game, other than, like, Pokemon. So it was my first console game. It's not annoying, it's amusing. If you say so. God, I keep doing that. Ooh, I should have turned. Yeah, it was the first console game I ever played, and I only played it because I was like, WTF, why is Donald Duck on the cover of this with some Japanese-looking motherfucker? Only with a lot less swearing, because back then I was in middle school and I was a good girl who never said swear words and was, like, incredibly sheltered and just gotten back to being in the country from, the Middle East and not at all exposed to popular culture. I didn't even know what Final Fantasy was.
Circumstances, any inheritance would be opportune.
Are you talking about for your son or for yourself? Whatever. See what you've done, Doctor? You won't be able to leave this place now. The town is blocked off. I've transferred my powers over to Saburov. He didn't hesitate to express his gratitude by assigning me to the position of an intendant. Intendant. Yeah, I said that right. Now I'm in charge of equipping and maintaining infirmaries. I'm sure the train is... I'm not planning to leave. Pity. I wanted to ask a favor of you in return, but I will do that later. I want you to get to know your new allies better. The Kanes and the Saburovs. Otherwise, it will be less dramatic. Oh my god, we're literally all going to die of an extremely contagious, horrible disease. And you're like, I'm not going to tell you certain things until it's more dramatic. Is this high school? Okay, well, Vlad the Bad Dad. We will have... we will have an opportunity to come to an agreement. I'm not gonna make enemies out of him yet. It's cooties. Is that the disease? That is the source of the sand plague. It's cooties. That makes sense. That's why all the men were trying to kill the women. Oh my god, it's all become clear. Alright guys, we gotta go fight the cooties! Our ultimate survival of mankind depends upon it! No, this is elementary school where they still haven't figured out not to announce that they aren't going to tell you. Oh my god. That's true. This is all just kids playing during recess. I love it. Ooh, trash can. Okay, gotta watch. I love how excited I am about trash cans. I am not going in the right direction. I need to go back this way. Big surprise! Not going in the right direction. Again. I've got my cooties vaccination. Did I just trap myself? I sure as hecky did! Thinking about, like, my use of swear words, because I just keep returning to that, like, oh, except, you know, back then I didn't swear. I'm like, how is it that swear words, like, the F word used to be the biggest deal, hearing it or saying it. And now, I feel like it's not just me, but a whole bunch of other people and most of society that just thinks that fuck isn't that big of a deal to say. And that's so interesting and cool and how that progresses. Ooh, trash can. Seriously, you have to wonder about whether 1, your sanity, or 2, your state of homelessness. That is very true. Language evolves, and it does so rapidly. That is, yeah, the evolution of swear words is fascinating. Yes, it really is. And I think I'm going in the right direction. Yes, I am. Yeah, because that's Eva bitch's place. Another word I used to never in my life would ever say, and now I'm just like, whatever. Apparently, this is like outside the local barber shop. Hey, Sweeney Todd, I would maybe cut back on buying any new meat. There's a plague going around in the industry. Because I seriously think these people are all cannibals. Like, that big building way over there where apparently all the bulls live and everyone is a beast and they're, you know, primitive and savage. They're eating people. They're eating people. And if not, they're eating cows that have been feeding on other cows, so they're eating cannibal cows, which is just a starting point for bad. Cursing has its roots in the very ancient belief that using your god's name, in vain or otherwise, could do injury to your god, by Christ's toe, for example. That's very interesting. Thank you, Lady Grey, for letting us know that. I feel guilty for having misled you. No, shit. Cannibal cows is how you get mad cow disease. That's really, really bad. And I would not be surprised if that was happening here. I mean, did you see those women? Very crazy, brain is melting kind of behavior, if you ask me. Not that I know what that's like. Although, fun fact, I'm not allowed to donate blood because I could have mad cow disease. True facts. It did, yeah, and yeah, that's like, I'm sure it's something you could talk about in length. Like, I'm sure there's entire college courses on swearing. Quiet in chat now, I have to get back to work. Aw, well, good luck, Theo! Don't die! It's like, so much length, yes. Yeah, no, that's one of those things I feel like people could talk about forever, because it's just so interesting, the history of swearing. Okay. I feel guilty for having misled you, dear bachelor. Forgive this old man. I thought your ignorance of our local affairs would mystically skew the circumstances in your favor. Forgive me if I was wrong. There is no unexpected news to be heard, is there? Wait. Let me try to parse out what he's saying. Maybe the crazy women just wanted an orgy. No! No orgies! I'm not allowed to donate plasma blood because I'm allergic to adhesives. That's really interesting. Cool. I didn't know that was A, something you could be allergic to, and B, something that would cause the tape used to hold the draw needle. Ah! Okay. Yeah, that's really cool. This was like, how does that interact with the blood? But that makes sense. So if I feel guilty for having misled you, dear bachelor. Forgive this old man. So he was lying to me. I thought your ignorance of our local affairs would mystically skew the circumstances in your favor. So he's saying he intentionally didn't tell me anything about the area so that magically things would work out more scientifically. When I told him scientifically that there was a fucking plague, he was like, no, I don't believe your science. Go find me proof. Forgive me if I was wrong. There is no unexpected news to be heard, is there? No wonder there's a fucking plague in this town. No, the disease is spreading around town already. It is necessary that we urgently appoint mid-level executives, get all the doctors and hospital attendants. What news did you expect? I hold no grudges. Perhaps I would have done the same if I were you. In all honesty, it drives me mad to be a pawn of someone else's covert game. What the hell did I risk my hide for? That's the one I want to say! That's the one I want to say! Stop playing your fucking political mind games and get on this shit, people! But no. We're a professional doctor. We're gonna say the first one. When the cows need the trash can. This makes sense, I guess. Yeah, these people. Let Severov take care of that. Okay, good, because he's the only one who's been on board to be like, let's get this fucking shit done. I believe, a doctor tells me there's a terrible contagious plague. I believe you. Let's find the proof so I can convince the other people who run this town so we can start taking actions against it. Because, you know, if you're wrong, oh no, we just got all the doctors all prepped up for a plague that doesn't exist. If you're right, and you don't take action, oh no, everyone's dead. My thoughts on the politics of this town aside, let's get back to the dialogue. JJ, you are too entertaining. I keep forgetting to get my dinner made. I love it. I'm glad you're entertained by my anger at bureaucratic, mystical politics. I'm surprised you watch my streams at all, Theo, because you see this shit all the time. This is how I'm always acting about shit. Already set. Alright, set my men to assist him, as well as an appreciable amount of money to further his administrative activities. Ah, yes. The real way to get shit done in any government. Money. We don't have any doctors or hospital attendants. Lovely. The only man that knows something about medicine is currently examining my brother's body. So that would be Ruben. I've seen Ruben. Very tall fellow. It's strange there's been no news from him so far. We need to send someone after him. Ruben's dead. I'm just calling it here. Ruben's dead. That or he's a plague zombie. I would totally believe, especially after seeing those women, that there are plague zombies. Oh my god, this is like Left 4 Dead ancient Russia version. Throws plague rotten corpse on the floor in front of the people. This shit here! This shit. Yup. And what about you? What are you going to do? We will fight until the very end. I will personally persecute those who would dare describe this disease, nice alliteration, as some kind of preordained divine retribution. I will attack anyone who would say Simon got what he deserved. We have a horrible, deadly plague spreading, and you're going to fight the trolls who are, like, bitching about shit that's not even important. I will not allow anyone to say that Simon has built by ceaseless... what Simon has built by ceaseless labor is subject to inevitable destruction. That's not important here! Is it really inevitable? Is this on nature too? Retribution for what? Plague, that was so last week. We care about something totally different now. Yeah. I'm gonna go back to that, policy I had a few streams ago. Question everything. Retribution for what? Sooner or later. Don't get judgy with me. I can do that too. But if I do that, I can't read the text because my glasses are here. There we go. Now I can do. Sooner or later, the ones who dares challenge the mechanics of nature will pay the price. But this is not something we'd want to believe. Okay, that cuts off my airflow to my nose. Yeah. But this is not something we'd want to believe, is it? This is a conclusion drawn by people who tend to mistake their exhaustion for wisdom. Drunk people? However, an echo would sometimes grow to become deafening noise. If people keep saying we're doomed, they might as well bring about our extinction. Oh, blurry camera, let me, see if I can fix that. God damn it. Right. Sometimes this will fix it. Ah! Yeah! Let me know if it goes blurry again, like it did right now. I'm watching you, camera. Fucking watching you. Hums the sounds of silence. Okay. So, let me once again parse out what he's saying here. Sooner or later, the ones who dare challenge the mechanics of nature will pay the price. So, Simon, who didn't die, would have to pay the price. But this is not something we want to believe, is it? But he doesn't want to believe that, you know, breaking the laws of nature has consequences. This conclusion drawn by people who tend to make... This is a conclusion drawn by people who tend to mistake their exhaustion for wisdom. So he's saying that coming to the conclusion that breaking the, you know, laws of nature has consequences is just what people who are too lazy to keep fighting the laws of, nature say. Watches suddenly tired and half closes his eyes. Aw. Yeah, I guess that in that case my camera is inhabited by the soul of a sleepy cat. However, even an echo would sometimes grow to become deafening noise. If people keep saying we're doomed, they might as well bring about our extinction. So he's saying that just because a few people happen to say that breaking the laws of nature has consequences, people who are lazy and they don't keep trying, because if they just kept trying, these people are just, you know, little whispers, echoes, but because it's been getting repeated enough, it's becoming so noisy. Simon, you're full of shit! No, Judge, would never draw a conclusion like this. That would bring my whole life work to not. White NPC problems. Now I have that song stuck in my head all over again. Everything that I have seen here makes me think of this case. So, okay, to be fair, the second one, it's true. The Bachelor's whole shtick is that he came here to learn how to not die, so that everyone can not die. Nature will remember that. Oh my god. Please. I would fucking love that if that just popped up in the screen. So yeah, he also is someone who likes, like Gregory, not to be confused with Awesome Gregory that leaves cool YouTube comments. You can defy the laws of nature if we just do it, you know, find the right scientific way. Which, I mean, I guess that's technically been science in a nutshell. I mean, we fly now when we shouldn't have because of nature. But still, there are, like... I know, personally, I think dying is healthy. I think as a species, we need to die at the end of our lives. And, I mean, yes, like, fighting disease, lengthening life, all that is good. But I don't think immortality would be at all good for us as a human species. So me personally does not agree with this. Me as the bachelor who is trying to find a way to obtain immortality, I think would say the second one, because he's like, yeah, that is his life work. We learn how it works so that we can maximize our life within it. Just pops out of the corner like a Telltale game. Yeah, science is the study of nature. I would definitely not like to see the President of the United States live eternal. Yeah, unfortunately the people who want the most to live forever seem to be the people who you most want not to. God. But political alignments aside, although I will just say this, being an American is real interesting, right time? Raid time. See you next time. Bye, Timberwolf. Have a good raid. I'm assuming that you're like, you know, a Destiny raid or a World of Warcraft raid. So have a good one. Bye. Eternal life sucks. Eternal youth's what you really want. Yeah, I could get behind being eternally in like my 30s or my 20s. I would not want to live eternally. Which, who wants to live forever? That's stuck in my head now. But yeah, if you ever want to look at some interesting things about that, check out, the ancient Greek legends. Yeah, Canada. Yes, Orm is lucky enough to be our northern neighbor. You son of a bitch. And your free healthcare. There is the story of the husbands of the Eos, the Dawn Star, and I think Selene, the moon? Yeah, Greek cricket mythos. Lady Grey knows what I'm talking about. One of them was given eternal life, and he shriveled up into, like, and became older and older until he became a cricket that she kept in a basket. The other one was given eternal youth, and he just slept in a dream forever, dreaming that he held the moon in his arms, and his daughters were apparently all as beautiful as his wife and all as sleepy as their father. So that's an interesting little, at least that's what I read, the version I read. But back to the story. Second option. We're not that different from each other, dear bachelor. You take that back. Zeus, why? I'm anal retentive on wording. Zeus was a douche. He was such a jerk. Oh my god. I am grateful for everything you've done for us. I appreciate the risk you took to help us. Like facing terrifying women who want hugs. I am much obliged for the disheartening conclusion you have reached. That we're all going to die of horrible plague. No matter what you are going to do, you can count on our full support. The reward we have promised you will be duly delivered. Victor will make all the necessary arrangements. I'm gonna be the good guy. I won't leave you alone on your own. I won't leave you on your own in this battle, Gregory. We have a common foe, and we will fight this foe together. Alright. I have now reported those two, so... Wrong button. Still wrong button. I think one of these days I'd actually learn the button that I'm trying to find right now. Still not right button. Not right button. Not right button. Yes! Okay. I just meant that if you're immortal, you have shit like your head getting cut off, but you'd still be alive, but in extreme pain. Yeah, no, that's actually something, that's what Mortal Kombat X showed me. Ah. Yeah, no, that's something I've liked to work with in several stories that I do, is in fact, I think I work with it a little too much. I may have an obsession with immortality being the greatest curse of all. I love those stories where they get immortal life and then they realize how much immortal life sucks balls. Alright, Gregory Kane agreed to delegate his authority to head the Sabrov family. Vlad Ominsky agreed to delegate his authority to head the Sabrov family. There are in accordance with one another, not a moment too soon. I can go back to Alexander now, for I still have to present my official papers to him and discuss further authority. I am bound by the power of my word. Whichever shape the enemy assumes, the substance of our confrontation remains the same. Yes. Immortality does suck. Which means I am fundamentally at a greatly different mindset than, The Bachelor. Is she running because I put my fists up? Now I feel bad. I thought I was just gonna be like Goofy. Okay, let's see what this woman does. Yep, she runs too. What about this little kid? Sassy little kid? Yeah, no, I could scare everyone away. No more sassy kids. Oh, I got 10 coins. They must have dropped their money as they started running. You guys run really slowly. Like, really slowly. There you go. Back to Alexander's. But before that, I'm gonna go fill up on some water. The good shit. Hello, Mr. Interesting Fashion Man. God, I'm so tempted to just put my fists up and just be like, everyone clear off! I have hands! And I'm not afraid to use them. Hey buddy, want some water? I will take this. I will give you 5 of these for one of these. All good? Alright. Later, buddy. I like all the places this stream goes to. Like, at one minute we're talking about how this horrible deadly disease is cooties, and the next minute we're talking about Greek mythology and the need for immortality, or lack, or no, like, disapproval of immortality. My chat's the best. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Infinity Blade probably has my favorite version of immortality, where science has made some people keep them in extremely good health, not age, but if they die, their soul memories go into the body they cloned in a tube. Yeah, I've seen, or at least heard of, a few games which kind of do that. Your brain gets transferred thing to kind of like explain save points. Like Nier Automata. It's a bit different with Nier because they weren't people, they were robots. But JoJo, robots are people too. Nice. And that's always really interesting because, yeah, if you think about it, save mechanics are completely bullshit and make no sense. No, you're fine, Norm. I was also kind of trying to walk and read at the same time, so I'm not sure if I read that all the way it should have been read. Since we're in the neighborhood, I'm gonna go ahead and check on Ruben. Right, he doesn't have any plague scabs. Yo, Ruben, how you doing, tall man?
I haven't slept for 3 nights.
I like how I step on a stool.
I don't think I'll manage another one.
I step on the stool to talk to him. Now is not a good time to talk. Nothing important, just doing the rounds. I'm sure, like, right after I talk to Alexander, he's gonna be like, go check on Ruben! And I'm gonna be like, okay. God damn it, there's no way out here. Stuck on the corner. Alright, I don't know what it is about this game. Maybe it's just that I read so much, but every single time I've played it, like, my nose gets stuffy. God, is the disease spreading from the game? Am I getting sick with the sand plague and it all starts with a stuffy nose? And then there's Dark Souls, where you're cursed to live and die until you go mad, both in the game and real life. God. No, that is one game you will never see me. Whoa! I was like, am I gonna break my leg if I do that? If you'll never see me try to do, because Dark Souls is all about getting good, and I'm not good. Like, the only reason I do good in combative games is if I can just keep leveling up. Like, I rely on the rule of numbers. Like, my one hit that I get in counts for more than the 20 you put in. I'm kind of sad this is my final stream because, or final stream of Pathologic, because I'm really, like, we're now starting to really get into it. Everyone's acknowledged there's the plague, the mechanics are coming to function with, you know, like the plague clouds and such like that. It's like, the day one was just tutorial shit. And the fact that I spent $1,000, JJo plays Dark Souls, God. Okay, you know what? If someone donates $1,000, I will fucking play Dark Souls to completion, and you all will have to suffer through it, but it's not going to happen, and because no one wants that.
Now or never. We need a decisive move.
I agree, Saburov. I have received express messages from Kane and Oglin. No one will dare interfere with my choices now. Well, that's not at all intimidating. 1,000 plus cost of game. God. And you know what? You know what? At the end, I will count how many hours it took to beat the game, and I will divide that by 1,000 to see what I was making per hour of gameplay. And I bet you it'll be like 2 cents tops. God. We are declaring quarantine. So bad. Yeah. We'll create an epidemic operational headquarters. That's a mouthful. I plan to assign ourselves to be its supervisors. Myself, because it is my duty. You, because that would be fair. We must fight shoulder to shoulder. Do you agree? Do you degree? Yes, I agree. I'm a doctor. I totally wouldn't use that as an excuse to invade you. God. That's right, they have invasion things. You have to fight other players. God, that would be so bad. Here, you want to know how bad of a gamer I am and how much I just rely on numbers? So Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, there's a thing called Experience Walker, and you get 1 point of experience for every step you take. I got that when I was playing as Terra. And then I used some tape and a rubber band to set my PSP so that it was constantly, like, walking in circles, because I just had him going, like, constantly to the left while the camera was turning to the right, and so it was just him going in circles. And then I'd go to bed, leaving it like that, plugged into the wall. And so I just let him level up that way, and he was, like, horrendously high leveled, and there'd be the versus matches, and I do that with my friend Tyler, who is an amazing gamer, like holy shit gamer. He was our ringer in anything video games. Whenever I got stuck on anything, I would just hand my PSP over to him and he would get me through it no problem. He mained Aqua, and he had a pretty good level Aqua, and we fought, and he kicked my fucking ass. Like, he was such a good at comboing. I could not do anything. The problem is, my Terra, because of all the levels, had monstrous amounts of health. And I also had a thing which, 2 other commands that were basically, you can't be comboed past your last health point. So I'd always end up with 1 health point at the end of his horrendously powerful OP shit combos. And I can't be interrupted while casting heal. So I would just, in that 1 second his combo ended, cast heal, and he couldn't do anything, and I'd be back to full health. And so all I would do is that, and then mash the, you know, attack button to try to hit him, and thus I won. Simply because I was a terrible gamer who had numbers for me. That's how I play my games. Basically did the same setup for Final Fantasy 9. Nice. Definitely looks like Walken. Same haircut, same mouth, same eye color. Same blank, far-off stare. Oh god. Not the only one who thinks Alexander's game monitor looks like. Yeah, no, I agree. He just needs more cowbell. Once that he has that, he is Christopher Walken. But yes, story time aside, back to the game. No, I am a cheap motherfucker when it comes to video games. I'm not good, I'm just stubborn. It is my direct duty now as well. I need unrestricted authority, access to all districts, and a personal firearm. Ooh. Now I regret selling my bullets. You will declare quarantine as soon as the train with me on board. No, we are not a coward. We're not gonna leave these people. Not to mention, we're probably already infected. It is my direct duty now as well. Stubborn was how we old gamers all survived through original video games. Be proud of it. God, I never had to do original video games. Like I said, my first game was Pokemon Yellow and then Kingdom Hearts. So I jumped straight to the PS2 era of gaming. I didn't have to do any of the PS1. I wasn't in any of the platforming, like, craziness of most people my age. And I'm actually going to take a small break, because, again, for some reason playing this game gives me a stuffy nose, so I'm going to go blow my nose, try to, like, clear that out. Pong champ here, oh my gosh. Original video gamer indeed. So I will be right back. Hopefully Twitch won't shut me down for, you know, having a stream with no people at it. Oh well, if they do, I guess this is the end. If I don't come back, assume I did die of sand plague. See you guys soon. Unless I die of sand plague. I'm back. Haven't died of sand plague. Not yet, at least. That'll be soon, though. I don't know what it is, though, about this stream, because, every time I streamed it, I've had my nose get stuffy. And I, have streamed a lot of other games, and it never got stuffy for them. Maybe, like I said, the only thing I can think of is all the reading and talking I do with this one. There's no moments where I'm concentrating on the gameplay. How are you planning to block the districts off? Oh, from now on, infected districts will be blocked off. No one will leave the town until the situation is resolved. You will be allowed access to any and all areas of the town, of course. Neither Kane nor Ogleminski will have any right to stop you. You will have to provide the population with clear instructions. Be careful about it. It's not my place to mentor you, though. I will send you the text, however I need a weapon. And unrestricted right to use it. Hey, where are you at? Lurk away. Goodness knows, whenever I'm on a stream, I usually spend most of my time lurking, unless it's like a friend I know personally, because I just never know what to say in chat, which is why I really respect and I love all of the people who are talking in my chat and stuff, because, I don't know, it's just, whenever I get into a stream, I just instantly have nothing to say, and it's terrible. I feel like so bad because I'll go to my friend's streams and I'll just be like, I'm here! Terrible person. How are you planning to block the districts off? I will recruit volunteers. We will pick trustworthy ones, people of good standing, family men with good reputations. I will grant them the widest range of authority. They will thwart any violence or looting. They will also stop any attempts to use arms. I'm kind of at this point trying to see if I can keep from getting a gun. Like, if I can fuck up enough to not get a gun. Because again, I'm not streaming this anymore. And part of it's also like this feeling of, well, why would I be shooting people? Although I'm sure there's lots of people and reasons to shoot them that I'm going to regret not having a gun for. Block them off with walls of iron and fire. Tell them of my special status, Governor. Do what you think is apt. I only ask 2 things of you. First of all, take good care of yourself. Drink, eat, sleep. You're not my dad! You can't tell me what to do! Don't judge me! I may only do 2 out of 3 of those things on any given day, but that doesn't mean I'm not healthy. Be careful. I'm afraid many will take advantage of this situation to either settle old accounts or fulfill their hidden agendas. Secondly, spare those lives that can be spared. You'll need a gun when you're running from the plague-infected ghouls. Good call! Thank you for the advice, although I must admit it's rather useless given the situation. I will act according to the circumstances. Don't talk back to the guy you just put in charge. I got a gun anyway. And my exhaustion is high. So let's check, one day I will learn the button for checking my mission. Okay, it's Q. Next time I'm like hitting every single button on my keyboard, remind me to the Alt. It's the Alt. And yes, I've been playing a lot of Overwatch lately to try to get used to New Mercy. For the timing, the power struggle between the families has ceased. They have appointed blah 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 blah. Now everyone is looking to me to suggest a further course of action. Does that mean I finished today's quest? Like the little stars, does that mean today's quest is finished? Well, there's one way to find out. Let's go to bed. If I die in my sleep, I didn't finish the quest. You know what? Actually, fuck going all the way back to Eva's place. Okay, I will save. Whoa. Whoa, I am super tired. Look, Alexander, I'm gonna crash in your bed, okay? I am, like, crazy tired. It's only, 3 in the afternoon. Sleep. Wait. Why am I still... It's weird. Are the murderers out yet? And the reason I didn't die is because it's still technically day 2. If I go to sleep again and carry it over to day 3, and yeah, I wasted a whole lot of time doing that. If I was going to be continuing this game, that would have been terrible. But yeah, I'm gonna do this just to kind of see if I did complete day 2. So let's see, to get to... It's 9, 10, 11, 12... Let's sleep for 4 hours, and that should be enough to hit it off.
The day is over. Your timely efforts allowed your supporters to remain unharmed. A new mime performance is being rehearsed at the theater.
Alright, we successfully completed day 2! Shit is going crazy! But I think we're gonna go watch this new mime performance. Yeah, no death counter today. Holy shit! Is that? No, that's just a light. Well, the things have changed. Hello. Godspeed. Good work. Congrats, you monster. I know, right, dude? So that district's definitely all plagued up. Your lack of efforts caused everything to go tits up. Okay, I think some of this is unavoidable. That's the Willows. That's the town theater. That's where we want to go. Holy shit. What kind of shop is this? Is that a pharmacy or a butchery? Oh! Oh. Oh. I think I know what kind of shop this is. Wait a minute. Weren't you the lady being burned alive at the stake? Oh god. Oh. Wow, that's definitely some... Those are definitely nipples. That is not flattering.
Why do you all come here to gawk at me?
Because you're wearing awful looking pants. Like, really fucking awful. Boobs. So they can erect icons for the elder gods, but I can't. Who are you?
So
Oh, hey, this is one of the guys I'm supposed to save.
She has done no good. That was an aphorism.
I see the dust of my beloved capital on this man's feet. Ta-da! I bet you must have met me. What? The uni? Were you juggling knives on the table? Wait, do I actually know this guy? It's the other way around, though, isn't it? In any case, I don't think I've had the pleasure. Meeting you. Ah, remember the time we got the better of those bastards, eh? No. And you sat there all quiet, but then the tables went down, you grabbed the shooter? You mean a gun? Yeah, I remember. Very brave of you. Those were the days. Look at me now. I have questions? But okay. Those are the days indeed. I believe you left health science. And you, what do you do now? I believe you left health science, didn't you? Andres Damatin, sentenced to death in 4 countries. What? What? At least you found the entertainment bar. Yep, this is where we're going to spend the rest of the stream. After we go see the show at the theater, we're just going to come back here and we're going to, like, tip the girl, like, shove some... Oh, no, wait, we can't shove things in her boobs because her thing is, like, down to here. Well, we can shove it somewhere. God. Okay, rejoice and sing, those of you who are not looking for me to die. I agree, Lady Grey. This guy is... Wow. I'd see. What were you sentenced to death for? Was it being gay? Because in that case, Nah, more power to you. Fuck the authority. You're not going to believe it. For my creations, the Downgate, the Alley of Heroes Ensemble, the other stairway round, the house was specifically renounced by the World Association of Architects. Oh my god! It's this guy's fault! It's all this fucker! He's the one who made all the fucking crazy shit buildings we've been seeing! Why would they sentence him to death for those? Even though it's always been my little brother and me, I'm usually the one to take the beating. A house for your house? Yeah. You know. Yo, dog, I heard you liked houses, so I put a house in your house so you can watch House while you play House. Crimes against nature, yo. That is a good point. This is very, I guess, he was sentenced to death for crimes against nature. Really, I didn't even know those things were your works. It's an honor to meet you.
That's it. There's nothing left here. Run. Run!
Okay, then. I was gonna run, but then I remembered my back's sore, and I'm really tired and lazy, so instead I'll have to talk with you. I left health science to follow my dream of being a stalker to this weird lady here who's wearing a tar bikini. Oh my god! If you care for your body so much, how come there are so many murderers roaming the street? That is something I've wondered about. Why are there so many murderers? Do you believe in prophecies? A girl named Anna Angel lives in the neighborhood. Is she Angel of Thunderstorm fame? Wait, were you gonna run get booze? No, I was just gonna run. You're sentenced to death for building these crazy ass half-finished buildings around town. This game, like, I'm so torn because I feel like this is the part of the game where you really get into it, and I'm feeling that, and that this is like my last stream in it, and I'm like, I will probably play this at least a little bit on my own time, or I may like leave it as an option as a like return to vote for Patrons to choose as the next game I do. So, you know, I don't know, because like, you know, there's so much to it that I am not going to be able to reach. Like this guy! Can you imagine if I'd gone straight to the theater and then ended the stream? We would have never had the glorious meeting of Andrei Stamatin. I said that right. Totally did. Don't judge me. Tell me about Grace. What did you say about Maria? A girl named Anna. How many? There's so many murders. That's what I want to know. The bastards deserve to be exterminated. No one will punish you for killing a criminal. An official decree was just announced by Sabrov's men. So what? Are you planning to get your hands dirty too? And why not? Muggers and killers hold nothing sacred. So they are exempt from sacred laws and traditions. They pulled their knives first. You're free to disembowel them, tear their arms off, and perforate them. There we go, got it. To your heart's content. Glad to hear that. Okay, you have fun. I have to go see the theater. Make a whole poll on Patreon after Horrorween of just games to revisit. That would actually be kind of an interesting thing. Like, say I'm gonna have a Pathologic detention near. There's like so many things I could return to. That's true, I can't do near because I completely deleted all of my save file. Well, I could play through Route A again. Oh look. Here's one of his beautiful creations now. Okay, it's just a lady, she's not gonna kill me. Where's the theater again? That way. So I could on my own get through playthrough A and then just start at playthrough B, because that's where I cut it off at stream. Gotta search the trash can. Nothing. Whose place am I at? Oh, this is the town hall. I've never been there. You're not a murderer, so we'll be fine. Gotta watch out for old men again since it's nighttime. Murder first, you have to die. Murder second, no matter how brutal and horrific, you're just a law-abiding citizen. Exactly. Yes, there's a staircase that'll lead me down towards the theater. Right, we gotta be careful. Yep, there they are. Are those two bandits fighting each other, or is that a drunk and a bandit fighting? You know what? I'm not curious. You have fun. Loot his body. Maybe don't go in that direction, sir. Oh shit. He's sneaking up on him to... No, wait, that's a drunk. And a tired guy. Okay, they're safe. That's another drunk. Holy shit, this is so scary. Run from the ancients and the hugging women. Yeah, we gotta watch out for hugging women, old men, and, you know, who knows what else now. Plague clouds! Gotta watch out for plague clouds. Oh, that's cool. It's kind of got bluish hues. I do want to see a plague cloud before we, like, finish the game, but I don't think we will get to... horrifying noises going on over there.
The rulers had to accept something was wrong. The terrifying discoveries have convinced them. One of them managed to curb the family feud.
Bad news. The governor will abuse his power, and the rest won't let him get away with this. Nothing's changed.
The town was placed in quarantine. From now on, the infected districts will be locked down, and no one will be able to leave until the situation is resolved.
Well, it won't be. They won't figure it out.
And that concludes my playthrough of Pathologic. Now filled with more questions than answers. But I'm glad they at least confirmed that all of your efforts are for naught and everything is awful and it's all just ruined anyway. We're just gonna go ahead and center this lovely image and say some final thoughts on Pathologic. So, clearly this was a janky, old, poorly translated game. Picture of hugging ladies. Revisit detention, let us see Wayne his skateboard again. They want to hug the whole city. God. Most boring sandbox ever. But yeah, so we had issues on a mechanical level, and it also was very confusing. It was easy to miss things, as clearly was shown by me constantly missing shit and needing, like, Gregory or other people on YouTube to tell me, this is where you need to go. And a lot of that's from the fact that this is a very old game that was made in Russia, I believe, and then got translated and brought to America. But, you know, it doesn't have much as far as, like, a budget, I assume. That's why, again, I'm really excited for the new version. Probably when it comes out, I will put that in the votes to be, like, played on stream. Whether or not people will select it, who knows. But I feel sad that I'm leaving it here, where at the same time I do know it was probably a good thing, because A, I think I fucked myself pretty hardcore by not buying as much food and medicine and other stuff as I needed. Like, I feel like as much as I was trying to play it smart, I wasn't playing it smart enough, and so there's no way I could have really gotten very far in the end. Two, when I'm streaming, I'm not focusing entirely on the game. And I feel like this is a game you really need to focus on, not because of difficulty of play. It's not like a platformer where you need to be like pixel perfect, this sequence, the right combo of buttons, all that kind of stuff, but more just because there's so much content happening and background information and all these like things you should be doing and people you should be talking to. And so it's not that great of a stream game because I'm talking with you guys and I'm trying to keep the commentary going, and so I'm distracted. As not saying that you guys are distracting, I'm just saying I can't 100% give my full concentrated attention on the game when I'm streaming, and I wouldn't want to either, because then you'd just be sitting there and I'd just be like, and that would be boring. JoJo did good. I'm glad you think I did good. The first day was really dull, like, because they were just trying to get you into things. Day 2, things really started to kick off, and it was a little bit easier to follow what I should be doing and what was happening, because now I knew more about the situation, and I also had a clear series of goals, whereas day 1, it got a little hazy. And I feel like with day 3, the main game is really kicking off. And I do remember that Pompous Pickle, who first told me about this game, she was like, you want to get to day 4, because day 4 is where things are like all coming together. So, and I can feel that as it's gone from day 1 to day 2 and now to day 3, there's a progression and an intensity, and I'm sad that I'm going to be missing out on that, because I do feel like this game is going to get so much better as it goes on, and it's just had a very slow start, and that me playing it kind of suffered for that, because I had to spend so many streams just wandering around in day 1 figuring out what in the world I was doing. I definitely would not mind like restarting my game and playing this again on my own, just to, you know, play through it and see what happens and all that kind of stuff. Not to mention, I'm still so curious about the other character who was the son of Isidore Burka. I don't remember his name, something Burka. And I'm like, I want to know how the changeling fits in with all this, the female character and stuff. So I can see why people love this game, but I can see why it's a small number of people who do. It's definitely got a lot to it, and I think it deserves the intense love from the few fans it has, but the issues it has prevents it from really going and reaching out to lots of people, because it doesn't play very well, even though it's a good game. That's my feelings on it. Obviously, I have very limited experience because I'm stopping right at the end of day 2. I've only just the littlest bit touched on day 3, and I'm already like sort of sad that I'm going to be leaving it behind. So my opinion is very uneducated and very inexperienced, because there's so much more to this game. So I would definitely either play it for yourself or talk with some other people who have played with it more to like get a real feel for it. I'm torn in how I feel about it, because yeah, it is awkward, but I feel like there's a lot to it, and that if I wasn't stopping now, I'd be able to get to that, and I'd be able to love this and appreciate it all the more. Definitely gets better as it goes. I can understand why it made a lot of lists. Yeah, convoluted games allow for fun conversations during streams. Oh yeah, no, there has been some great moments during this stream as I'm just like, what? But yeah, so I hope that me playing this has given you a feel for the game, and maybe you now want to go out and get it for yourself, or just wait for the new one. I would do that. because hopefully the new one will be all the good things about this, with all of the bad things kind of fixed and tweaked and touched up on, and so it's going to be amazing. I really have high hopes for it. So definitely was awesome to stream this. I don't regret streaming it, which is, I think, is the main thing. That's the most important thing. I don't think it's great for streaming, and so I'm not going to continue with it, even though it would honestly fit with Horrorween. Instead, I will be going with whatever's voted on next on my Patreon, so if you are a patron or you want to become one, go check that out. The poll's live now. I think I may have forgotten to make it patrons only. Oh my god, I'm dumb. Yeah, so check that out, and I will see you guys next week. 99 bucks in the code on the wall. 99 bucks in the code. Take one down, fix it around. Oh, 998 bucks in the code. That's beautiful, Lady Gray. So big thank you to everyone who voted for this game. Thank you to my patrons. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to the people who have cheered. Thank you to the people who talk and chat with me. You were all awesome, and you keep me, like, you know, going with your jokes, encouragement, support, questions. Holy shit, I'm dying! Why am I dying? Seriously, why am I dying? Okay, we're gonna stand here and see if that happens again. Yeah, if you are looking to go vote, you can vote Albino Lullaby. Orm's been really pushing that one. He, like, really thinks it's gonna enjoy it. Yeah, that's how we end a stream, is with my character dying. But yeah, continuing with the thank yous. Thank you to everyone who watches this on YouTube. Thank you to people who lurk on Twitch. And big thank you to all the people who have been commenting and supporting and helping me get through this playthrough on YouTube. Especially Gregory, you are the best. This, like, I keep saying it, but the streams would not have happened without you. I would be completely lost. You are just absolutely the best. I'm really curious now if it's just because I was standing still too long or if I'm seriously dying. Like, the health is low. But I don't want to stand here and just wait for it to fade out because I can't see it, like, going down. But at the same time, if I'm that close to death, I kind of just want to die and see what happens. Can I, like, eat poison or something? Or, like, shoot myself in the foot? I'll totally stand with you. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull up my inventory and see if there's anything I can hurt myself with. Because that's a goal you should have. Wasn't drinking the water bad? I'm just gonna drink water. I'm gonna drink all this water. Well, my health didn't go down, but my exhaustion totally went up. Take all the drugs! Oh shit, that actually makes my health go back up. Oops! Whatever, we're taking the drugs anyway. And we're using these, and these. And we can't use these or put them on, unfortunately. Alright. This is how we end this. Oh wait, I have no bullets! Flex. Oh hey Flex! JJ out there to promoting hydration and sin. Stand in the road at night. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go get ourselves killed by, that's how we're gonna end the stream. Now that I've said the thank yous, we're gonna go and get ourselves killed by a bandit. Die by old man. Yeah, the music's in it. Yeah! This is it! This is it, guys! We just gotta find a bandit or an old man to die by. We'll find one. With our gun with no bullets. Find the women chasing gang. Wow, you do not give a shit, buddy. Come on! Get me if you dare, old men! Okay, that looks like a busy intersection. There might be someone there willing to kill me. Yeah! Yeah! Do it! Do it! Wow, this is Murderer Row. Yeah! Oh god! Oh wow! Oh damn! And that brings our pathologic adventure to an end. I will see you guys all next time for our next game. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you had fun. I had fun. That was crazy. Thank you, Theo, for the cheer. Death counter up by 1. Granted that bad guy's wish as your last action. Yep. Alright, guys. You have a great night. And I will see you on Monday. Bye-bye!